not, come March, there should be rudder beans aplenty.
Yes! The rudder beans are okay!
My grandmother died tragically when she fell through a trapdoor and broke her neck. She was hung. If I was going to be publicly executed, I'd prefer the electric chair, because just before they pull the switch, when the priest, or in my case the rabbi, says, "Have you got any last requests?" I can say, "Yeah, hold my hand." I'll tell you what I'd like to see suddenly turn into an electric chair, though. That big chair that Jimmy Savile sits in. That'd make him go, "Ooh!" To pronounce a death sentence in the old days, the judge used to have to put a black cloth on his head, on top of the wig. The temptation must have always been there.
Geoffrey Trotman, I sentence you to be taken from this place, and from thence to a place of execution, where you shall be hung by the neck until you be dead. Call Norris McWhirter! Quickly!
When Derek Bentley was hung, there was a lot of talk about, did he mean give him the gun when he said to Chris Craig, let him have it, or did he mean shoot him? I think Derek Bentley deserves his pardon, because it seems to me like eventually the judge just thought, oh, hang him for using an ambiguous phrase in a critical situation. Like, OK, Chris, blow him away by the noble gesture of giving him the gun.
Hello, Derek. I was just wondering, could I borrow your watering can?
Certainly, Mr. Dalton. Chris, let him have it. In the sense of give him the watering can.
Oh, no, I thought you meant in the sense of kill him.
Oh, of course, yes, let him have it. Give him the watering can. Kill him. Oh, no, of course.
Damn.
This is my new dog, Bruno, Mr. Craig.
You're right.
He doesn't like being held.
OK, Chris, put him down. No, I meant in the sense of put him down on the ground.
Oh, no, I thought you meant in the sense of kill him.
Oh, of course, yes, put him down, take him to the vet.
Go and kill him.
Oh, no. Oh, no, it's the cops. Scarper. OK, Chris, kill the policeman. Shoot him with your gun. No!
Oh, sorry, I thought you meant in the sense of put a red bucket on your head and do a little dance.
Tonight we are very privileged to have with us one of the major figures of modern music, a singer-songwriter who can truly be called a superstar, George Michael. You are a respected composer and songwriter the world over. The platinum-selling Faith album won you a Grammy, while Listen Without Prejudice only served to further confirm your reputation as both artist and producer. So I'd like to talk about Wake Me Up Before You Go Go. Don't Leave Me Hanging On Like a Yo-Yo.
Yeah,
And then there was Club Tropicana drinks are free, fun and sunshine, there's enough for everyone.
Yeah, I'd like to talk about my new album.
I bet you'd like to talk about your new album, George, but I'd like to talk about the shuttlecock down the shorts. Bad boys, stick together. Do, 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 do. Woo, woo. How many Grammys do you win for that, then?
It's a common syndrome, the embarrassing early works that you'd rather forget about, but no one will let you. This problem has affected probably every major artist since time began.
Ah, Monsieur Monet, this latest work, magnificent. The command of technique, the way the light plays upon the field, formidable.
Merci.
So, I'd like to talk about this.
Mais non!
Yes, My Mummy and Daddy's House by Claude Monet 3C.
The 19th century Romantic poets produced some of the greatest works of English literature. William Wordsworth, during his time in the Lake District, produced masterpieces like The Prelude and Tintern Abbey. But these pale beside a fragment of a poem written when he was 14. Ode to That Girl I Really Want to Get Off With. 150 pages of an A4 pad filled with his feelings for Annie Mevers, a local farmer's daughter who he still fancied his chances with years after she had died of typhoid.
So, Mr. Mozart, we've talked about your latest opera, but now I'd like to talk about this, that you wrote when you were 11, this opera in 5 acts that's rather good. And I was just about mastering long division. Right, okay, fair enough. Well, let's talk about this. You wrote this when you were 8 years old, as you've rather charmingly and naively entitled it, The Minuet and Adagio in G-sharp minor for harpsichord and strings. Opus 57. Right, okay, fair enough. Well, let's talk about this. Now, you wrote this at the age of 6 months. Club Tropicana drinks are free. Colour and sunshine, there's enough for a man.
People always think, because of my tone of voice, that I'm not being sincere. But I am. It's just the way I sound.
She was a lovely woman. Thank you for coming.
We all loved your wife.
Oh, yeah, it's a real tragedy that she's dead. I mean, what will we do without her? Dad? Yes, well, this has been identified as a neurological condition where the patient is unable to prevent his speech patterns from sounding like those of sarcastic phrasing. In the worst case of this here, Ray, if he was struck, say, by a beautiful flower bed, he would want to say, "Oh, what an absolutely fantastic flower bed that is." But it would always come out as, "Oh, what an absolutely fantastic flower bed that is." And this was to make normal life effectively impossible for Ray.
Well, Ray, I thought long and hard for this upstairs, and it's cost me blood. But I'd like to offer you a 60% pay rise.
Oh, wow, 60%. Oh, better not tell the others, they'll be really jealous. Excuse me while I go out and buy a Rolls Royce.
Well, if that's your attitude, Ray, you can just clear your desk and get out.
Oh, God, no. What a personal disaster. Oh, my family will be out in the streets.
Get out, Ray.
Oh, yeah. Oh, baby. Oh, you're the best. Oh, Oh, don't stop. Oh, damn. What a personal disaster.
Having lost his job and his girlfriend, he came to me. Therapy for Ray was a long and painful process, but perhaps the first breakthrough we made was when he at last broke down into tears.
Oh, boo-hoo-hoo. Oh, boo-hoo. I'm so sad.
If you could get past his tone of voice, though, Ray was actually one of the most genuine people, almost a naïve. He remains, for example, the only person I've ever met who on first introduction said to me, "Oh, that's a nice beard." Although, obviously, being Ray, it came out as, "Oh, that's a nice beard."
You don't think, Dr. Sachs, that on this one occasion, Ray may actually have been taking the piss?
One of the last things I discovered was that the only things Ray's tone of voice could ever say genuinely would be just those things which anybody else would say sarcastically.
That John Sessions is a comic genius. I really like Bryan Adams. There's nothing I like better than a good kick in the testicles, preferably more than just the one.
But it wasn't long after this that Ray died tragically in a road traffic accident, and I have since learned that perhaps his death could have been avoided.
Oh, ow, ow, ow. Oh, the pain is unbearable. Quick, call me an ambulance before I die. Oh, no. My life has ended and so young. What a personal disaster.